Yep. Okay. Why can I go online? You must select the topic. Oh, that's why. Chat interview. There we go. There we go. I think we're live. I think we're live both TikTok as well as Creative Congress. There we go. I'll just leave it like that for now. About to work on that Xbox. Alrighty. We're gonna be working on Xbox Series X. I don't even know what's wrong with it. It's HDMI replacements. And then this PC is already done. Huh? I am live. No, I'm live. Hello, everyone. Hopefully everyone's doing good. We're getting our day started. Well, our day's been started. It's just we hadn't gone live. I'm actually kind of cold right now. Let me turn down the AC. I'm gonna turn up the AC a little bit. This one's done. I don't think I see the label on it for it. Can you print a Luis? One of y'all print a Luis label. I think I dropped it or something for that one. Be a fun day today, y'all. It will be fun today. Today we now where can I see? These are all the messages. There we go. Not a follower yet. Go ahead and hit the follow button if you're not a follower. Hit the follow button over on our TikTok. I'd appreciate if you did that. We are working on Xbox Series X right now. We're about to get started. I need to get this stuff ready though for that customer. Though PC I just got through finishing. This is the customers. I'm sure this thing is gonna close for us. There we go. Thing. And this is this old motherboard. Yes, baby boy. Yes, of course. Here, let me get this out of. Let me get this. Take this off of you. Let it go. And instead of you laying down, you need to sit down so you can eat properly. There you go. There you go. All right. I'll go ahead and close out the ticket. It's detected that the live chat didn't appear on your screen in the past 2 minutes. Try using mobile. Why would I want to use mobile? Followed you 1,066 days ago. Appreciate it, Mr. Megatron. So we've reached so far about 7,136 followers. I want to reach 10,000 followers, hopefully by, I know we want to achieve this by the end of the month, but I'd hope we can achieve this hopefully by the end of next month, man. That'd be awesome. I've been hitting it hard with the streams here lately, so I hope that we can get to 10K. I want to get to 10K followers over on the TikTok side. My Xbox keeps shutting off while playing college football 27. Any advice? Which Xbox model is this, if you don't mind me asking? We need to add the thermal take power supply. I forgot. I needed to turn down the AC up a little bit. The 71. See here, I got the power supply. And it was a what type of power supply was it? It was a thermal take. Yeah, thermal take. There you are. How much do we pay for this? Roughly $40. Okay. $40. Series X. So two things could be going on with your Series X as to why it's shutting down when you're playing football. Potentially overheating if it's dirty internally and it's clogged and needs thermal paste replacement as well. That could be one source. Usually that ends up being the primary reason. It could also be that you may be getting a faulty SSD, your NVMe SSD internal. So those two things could potentially be it. Cleaning, we do offer NVMe, so long as we're still able to access the hidden partition. We can also get it replaced. There we go. Okay, we got everything, I think. Yep, we got everything. Cool. No, you're welcome. You are very welcome. Replace the motherboard, PSU, and installed Windows 11 Home without a license. This customer has their own license. We updated drivers as well as BIOS. Everything. Mr. Alonso, he followed 836 days ago. Man, appreciate you. Username 6241 followed 14 days ago. Appreciate you guys hitting that follow button however long ago it was. If you guys have any like second accounts of any sorts, you know, I'd recommend, well, not recommend, but I ask for some assistance. Let's get to 10K. We need to get to 10K followers. So if y'all can help with that, man, that'd be awesome. I want to be able to monetize this channel, and I can't do that until I get 10K. Displays, driver updates, power cables. Okay. Everything's good, repaired. And this thing is ready for pickup. All right, PC, it's done. Put some gloves on for this one, because this one seems to be a bit dirty. If you guys are watching, it looks like we got a total of 11 people watching currently right now. Do me a favor, those 11 people, go ahead and tap, tap, tap on the screen. Just double tap. Just 2 taps on your screen. If you're watching me on a mobile phone, just go ahead and tap it a couple of times on there. I'd appreciate it if you did that. Let's get those likes up so we can get some people in here. Mr. KZN, he went ahead and hit the like button. Appreciate it. All right, so what we're working on right now, it is Xbox Series X. It looks like this one's gone through something. Someone's already attempted to repair it themselves, and they even chipped over here. They chipped the bottom portion of the housing, and I feel like these screws are gonna be kind of stripped actually. They brought this in for an HDMI port, so that HDMI port right there is definitely broken. Let me show you real quick. Can you see it? Right there. It's chipped right there in that corner. So it is chipped in that corner. We're going to go ahead and get this one fixed for this customer. They brought it in yesterday. Right now, it's just been me as for repairs. We do have a new employee that will be starting on Tuesday. Tuesday will be their first day, and they will be helping us. We're going to start training them as well. I hope these screws are not... Okay, they're not stripped. Cool, cool, cool. I used the bigger tip thinking they were stripped, but no, they're not. So I'm going to go back to my T8. Ooh. Looks like you got 17 people watching. Let's go ahead and tap the screen a couple of times, y'all. Anyone new coming in, tap. Just tap it twice. Get me some likes, please. Let's get some people in here. We got Mr. Zinister over on Twitch. Hit the follow button. Thank you, thank you. All right, let's remove bottom screws here. Xbox Series X has been one of the most easiest consoles to work on. It doesn't have that many screws. It has few screws, which I love working on these. Makes it so easy and simple. Literally, just take off green screws, which is what we did right now. All the green screws. And then we can remove this. But I'm going to go ahead and take it one step further because I know we're going to end up having to remove all these other screws. Take all the silver screws out as well. How's my audio coming across over on the TikTok? Got 20 people currently watching according to what I'm seeing here. 21 people currently watching live. How's my audio? Isaiah Lopez. Man, you got my son's name, my youngest. His name is Isaiah as well. How's it going, bud? I'm wondering if that number just stacks up or if that is actually the number of live viewers we currently have over on the TikToks. You got a question? What's your question, bud? What is your question? Have you ever built a PC? Yes, I've built multiple PCs actually. I just got through fixing one this morning actually, which was almost a build because we had to do a complete motherboard swap for it. Customer for that one I was working on earlier, they tried. I guess they bought themselves their own motherboard as well as their power supply, and they built it off of used parts. So what they ended up doing is they accidentally put the CPU connector to the PCIe connector. Somehow they ended up short-selling their motherboard, so we had to get their motherboard replaced as well as their power supply because their power supply also got messed up. But let me finish reading your question here. Have you ever built PC and I was wondering how much? If the case, just sell stuff to change. I'm not sure if I understand that question. Yes, we can build a PC for you. If you want us to build a PC for you, we can certainly do that for you. We'd have to schedule some sort of consultation so that I know as far as what type of PC, what exactly you want to use it for. And off of that, we can build you some specs as far as hardware as to what we feel or believe would be suited for you and also what your budget is. And based off of that, we can build your PC if that's what you're looking for. How much it will get? I meant like it's still case for. I meant like if still the case for the PC. I'm sorry, but I still don't understand that question. Go ahead and do me a favor, bud. Open up ChatGPT or something, or Grammarly. Type in your question there and have it rewrite it for you, and then read it. Make sure that is exactly what you're trying to ask. What it does, it writes it for you with proper grammar and stuff like that. I'm having difficulties understanding exactly what the question is. Got all the screws out? Yep. Do we buy games? Yes, we do. If you go to my website, I'll post a link here for you real quick. It can give you a rough estimate as to what we would pay for your trade-ins. You can look up the games literally on the mobile app or on a PC. Type in the games you're looking to trade in, and that's the website right there. And they give you a rough estimate as what we would offer for them. Of course, we don't pay 100%. The only games probably that may not be correct as far as pricing would be Pokemon games, because those, if we do store credit, we are offering 100%, but only in store credit, not cash. Yes. Yeah, it's broken.
No good?
What game is this? Is it an expensive game?
Yeah, 75.
Damn.
That we had it for. I'm sure we could talk a little bit more of it.
No, that right there is. It looks to have been cracked. Yeah, no, I don't think we could sell this game. Try resurfacing it, see if maybe it'll go away, but I don't think so. I think it's cracked. Just try it. It doesn't hurt. Maybe a surface layer. This here is a tool. I got this off of Amazon. This tool allows you to remove the clamp, X clamp, that's what it's called, from any Xbox. Most Xboxes use an X clamp, so you're allowed to remove it with that. Usually, or previously, before I had the tool, what I used to use is just a flathead. Sometimes the board could get damaged with that, so I ended up investing into a tool. All right, so this is just a standard HDMI port. I've already shown you guys what the port looks like. One of the things I like doing with these, before I actually solder the port from underneath, I like to add some low melt solder on the pins only for the Series S. And that's only to avoid from any traces tearing during the removal, because these boards for the Xboxes, they are thicker. And with them being thicker, oh man, look, there we go. Twitch over here with their AI bots. I don't like the fact that Twitch is always has bots. And I don't like that. I do not like that whatsoever. So anytime I see a bot, I just block them. Block them entirely. We got Nick to join the live. He hasn't followed yet. Come on, Nick. And we got Red Papa Smurf 32 has yet hit that follow button. What's up with that? We got Poot Mac Roots also has not hit the follow button. And look at Debbie. Debbie over here trying to, she lurking around. Leo, happy Saturday. Just dropped by to say hi. Appreciate it, Debbie. If you haven't hit the follow button, I'd appreciate it if y'all did. Go ahead and hit the tap the like button, you know, a couple of times on the screen while you're on it. I'd appreciate it if y'all did that. All right, so first things first, we're gonna do is just add a little bit of low melt. We're gonna add a little bit of low melt, here real quick. I'm gonna add a little bit of low melt. I forgot to change my screen here. Scope. There we go. Okay. You love me, Isaiah? I love you too, baby boy. I love you too. There we go. So we're gonna add a little bit of low melt over here on this side. We're adding low melt so that we reduce the risk of potentially breaking any traces or any traces being torn. GG 14 times. Appreciate that. Thank you. You don't have to donate like that, but I appreciate you doing that. I appreciate any GGs you sent. Alrighty. This is low melt, by the way, that I'm adding to here. We're not soldering this port on here. That's not what we're doing. We're adding some low melt. What this does is prevents us from tearing any traces. So it'll lower the melting temperature of these pins, preventing from these traces to be torn. Alright, so that's the only area I do the low melt on. I don't do it on the ground legs. And now we're going to go ahead and remove this HDMI port. That HDMI port will be removed. We add some flux on both ends. You could tell they've had some friends in this console before. Good thing they opened it and removed them themselves, because or else it would have had a fee associated with it as well. Alright, let's go ahead and remove this. This is the HDMI port. We're going to heat it up from the bottom. We do max airflow at 120%. And then we do the temperature we use is 915 degrees Fahrenheit. And we just heat it up from the bottom. We heat it up until we see the solder basically melts from the ground legs, and then most definitely the pins would be already loose, and we just give a little love tap, which tells us, okay, it's ready for us to remove. You don't want to force it, because you can tear traces if you do that. We're going to heat it up from the bottom just like that. We're going to heat it up from the bottom. It ain't ready yet. There you go. You see? Just give a little love tap. Tells me this thing is ready. And there we go. It's removed. Alrighty. And now what we're going to do is remove the low melt solder we added. You do not want to solder a new port with low melt solder because then it'll just end up coming back because of the pins coming loose. So we just grab some wick. Grab some wick and just go back and forth, up and down. Remove all that low melt solder. Cool. And now we're going to add a little bit of flux, and we add regular solder to the ground holes, the ground pads over here towards the very edge, and of course our pins. Grab our regular leaded solder and add regular leaded solder to this. Okay. And now we can go ahead and solder our new port on. Let's grab it. Xbox Series S. Oh man, only have 3 left. I need to order another batch. I don't think those 3 are going to be enough. Hope we don't get more than 3. I need to order. Didn't realize we were running out of those. Got Mr. Bill. So follow Life Grid. Appreciate you hitting the follow button, Mr. Bill. What else have we got? I think that's it. Okay. Motorola. Xbox Series S. HDMI ports. Come on. HDMI ports. Where are they at? $4. They've gone up in price. They used to be like $2 a piece. They are now $4.30 a piece. But if I order from overseas, are they cheaper or more expensive? Let's see. I do not want to pay $4 per port. That's just way too much. Xbox Series S HDMI. We got Larry 1212 currently watching the stream. Appreciate you watching the stream. Do me a favor, go ahead and hit the follow button. I'd appreciate it if you did that. You got KOA. Is KOA, is that for like Kings of Avalon gaming? Man, I used to play Kings of Avalon a few years back, but I spent over $25,000 in that game. Literally. I got tired of spending way too much money on it. Kings of Avalon game. Appreciate it for joining in the live. Do me a favor, if you haven't hit the follow button, I'd appreciate it if you did that now. All right, 10 pieces for 19. I'm going to have to go back and research to see if I can find cheaper supplier, because $4, $4.30 a piece. I think that's a little bit too steep for HDMI port, especially when we buy bulk. We tend to buy them in bulk. We buy like over 100 in a single purchase. Come on. All right, it's in there now. Let me just add a little bit of flux to this. We want some of the solder to come to the top. We're gonna add flux. Flux helps with the flow of solder, by the way, which is why we added flux right now. Give it a few love taps here on the side, just wiggle it in. Make sure all the pins and the ground legs adhere to the solder. And then we hit in the middle, press it down, remove the heat, and let this solidify. Let it harden. Let the solder harden, and then we'll clean off all of our flux we just added. Okay. That is now solidified. Let's clean off all this mess. Alrighty, it's clean, and that is how those pads are supposed to look, all silver. But one of the things I like to do, though, I'm gonna give it a little quick one over just to make sure that they're fully soldered. So we remove the burnt flux off of it. Let's just give it a make sure. Got a little bridge there. Just a little bit of extra solder. There we go. Come on. Take that solder off my tip. There you go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Easy repair. And voila. That's done. Let's go ahead and put this back together and go to the next repair. Did it fall on the floor? Did it fall on the floor? Where'd you get it from? From your bag? Yeah, you can eat it if you want it, baby boy. It's yours. You can eat it if you want it. Alright, got the thermal paste. Let's put our heat sink on. Then we'll test. Make sure this thing is good. 10K, did you go to school to learn how to do solder? I did school I went to school for networking and computer science, which was more so about computers in general. Micro soldering, I learned that on my own. I did not go to school for that. I don't, I don't, I don't think there's. Well, there is schools out there for micro soldering, but it's more so independent businesses teaching people how to do it. Yes. No, it's not hot anymore. Go sit down in your stroller, baby boy, please. Because I need to finish working. Bobby has to finish working. Can you go sit down in your stroller, please? Thank, thank you, baby boy. Thank you, Isaiah. Now, the way I'd recommend if you want to learn how to, there's some like test kits that they sell on Amazon. You could try getting those test kits where you can potentially learn how to micro solder, or you could buy broken consoles yourself if you want to learn how to repair consoles. Buy broken consoles and start practicing off of that. That's how I did it, literally. You don't have to get the most expensive micro soldering iron. However, it helps if you did. If you have the funds available, why not? But yeah. What do I do with the power board? Here it is. It helps if you buy a decent micro soldering iron. Otherwise, if you get a cheapy one, I had difficulties literally learning or trying to learn on a cheap micro soldering iron because it didn't get hot enough to melt the solder. And originally I thought, especially when I was learning, I thought it was me. I thought I was doing something wrong, but no, the tools you use are as important as well. All right, yeah, before I put this together fully, I'm going to go ahead and test to make sure this thing is going to display for us. My power cable. I need to plug in my power cable again, which is here. Power cable's right there. My HDMI. I was working on a PC earlier today. Alright, let's plug this in real quick. Is it going to display for us? Will it display for us? I don't know. I'm going to find out. Okay. Alrighty. Pressing the power button. Let's see. Let's see. I don't see anything yet. I get 5K and I'm getting on my data lines through the HDMI cable, but it's not displaying on the screen. I'm hoping that the retimer chip also isn't short circuit. Well, it's not displaying for us, y'all. Let me turn it off again. And then we're going to power it back on. This was supposed to be just an HDMI port repair. If it's being that it's a retimer, it will incur additional charges. I saw that it did it flash something on the stream side on my TV. It didn't flash nothing. On my TV, it did not flash. Let me turn it off again. Let me try again here real quick. All right, let's see what it does on the stream. I'm looking at the stream source. I didn't see a flash. Did it go away? Still there? Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Well, okay, it did not work, y'all. Make sure I have the right source though. Okay. It is on the right source. I got the right. All right, before I call it, let me try it on the TV up front. Sometimes it could be my TV, at least with these Xboxes. It could be that they've got it set to the highest resolution. And my TV here is only 1080p. So let me check this TV up here. It's just playing out here. Okay, so it's not the console, because the console it's actually displaying. Glad I checked to make sure that it's not in fact the console. Let me reboot my capture card, because that could also be its capture card. Give me a second here. Okay, alright, reset my capture card just in case. Gonna check this out one more time. I may end up having to go into like the safe mode and just reduce the resolution on it. It displayed on that other TV though just fine. I think they must have set to 1440p, and my TV here can only do 1080p, and if they don't have it set to auto, it's not gonna display for us. And I think that may be what's going on here, because I am getting data lines, I'm getting them 5 volts, it's just not displaying to the TV. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna put y'all right now over to our sales floor. I needs to use the restroom. So I'm gonna put y'all over to the sales floor real quick. Just watch the sales floor. I don't think I have a sales floor cam here. For TikTok, let me see if I can add one real quick. Camera. I think it's an MX Brio. The MX Brio. It should be MX Brio. I don't think we're gonna be able to. Alright, it's okay. Alright, I'll be right back, y'all.
But we don't know who won.
Oh.
No? The only person that would win would be
All right, y'all. I am back. Sorry. I had to take care of some business. But I am back. This Xbox Series X is working, y'all. It's just not displaying on my TV. My TV is set to 1080p, and I'm thinking this thing is set to 1440p. Probably try going into safe mode potentially by pressing and holding, which I'll try doing that right now. Actually, let's see. Let's see here. I turn this thing off. We're gonna press and hold the power button as well as the sync button. And let's see if it'll display for us. Where's my controller? Here it is. My TV went to sleep. Need to wake it up. Alright, let's go ahead and try that right now. It is press and hold power button, sync button at the same time. Usually that would be after we hear a second beep. There we go, we heard a beep. Wow. Well, actually shut down. See, the problem is we don't hear the initial beep. Okay, we heard a beep right now. It is displaying now, but it's not displaying in the proper resolution. Let me show you real quick. Oh, you can't see it either. It is not coming up for you guys. Is it because I don't have it set to the right? No, that's not it. It is set to the right one. There it is. Oh, what? Scope is not working now. There we go. So it is displaying for us now. Let's see what we can do here. Grab a controller real quick. I do not want to reset it. I just want to be able to get to the main screen. What can I do here? If I click continue, will it display for us accordingly? I don't know. Yes, it will. There we go. That reset the whatever default display settings they had, but there it is. It's working for us, yo. I can go in here and select 1080p. Ten 1080p is the max my TV can handle. It cannot do 4K. So if they have it set to anything higher than that, it's not going to work for us. There it is. It's displaying accordingly now. All right. So Bring this back real quick. We're going to start putting this back together. It is displaying for us, which is good. So this one's done. It is turning off. And then put this back together. Go to the next one. Tell you, these consoles are usually the easiest to take apart and put back together. I don't mind working on these at all. Easiest ones to take apart, easiest ones to put back together as well. Just a few screws. Got Mr. Juan. Followed 13 days ago. Appreciate it for joining the live. Do me a favor for those of you watching. If you've yet to hit the like button, tap the screen twice. Appreciate it if you did that. We want to get some more people in here. Go ahead and tap on that screen, please. Tap on it so we can get some more people in here. The more you do it, the more people we get in here. When it's stagnant, no one does anything, no one hits the likes button, no one does anything, then nothing happens to the live. It'll just be me and you. We want more. We want more. We want more. Okay, warranty stickers on. Let's go ahead and wipe this thing down real quick and then go on to the next repair. There's a bunch of sticker residue. I'm not going to worry about the sticker residue. I'm more concerned about my fingerprints and all that, making sure any dirtiness we caused is gone, but otherwise this one's done. Let's go ahead and close out this ticket real quick. All right, this one's done. Let's grab the next device. Which one's next, actually? I don't even know. Let's see here. Which one's next? This one's got 3 controllers. 3 controllers, it's just thumbsticks. Three thumbsticks. That's all we're replacing. So these actually are not much. We're not doing analog stick drift repairs. It's just the thumbsticks because it's just a plastic that they have. So the thumbsticks are going to be replaced on the PlayStation 5s. So we need a total of 6 thumbsticks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 pairs. This one should be fairly easy to take care of real quick. Should not be that difficult. So vertical, which one is vertical? Which one is vertical doing here real quick? Let me see here. I want to make sure that my vertical is doing the right one. Wow, baby boy. Did you not eat? You haven't eaten yet? Go tell mommy. Come on. So all we're doing with this is just replacing the thumbsticks. These on it. We're not doing anything else besides that. Because that's all they're asking to be done. Thumbstick replacements. That should be fairly easy and simple to do. Did you tell Mom Isaiah? What did Mom say? Oh, you got paper. You gonna draw? Okay. You're going to draw. Okay. Sorry, let me see if I can get y'all a little bit more outwards this way in case y'all see me putting the control. Y'all still can see. I tend to use my body weight sometimes to be able to hold things in place. Alright, the fastest repair ever. Literally. Fastest repair ever. Just taking a few screws, get into the analog, and just replacing that analog. I mean the joystick, not the analog. Now, one of the things I want to do before I put the rest of the stuff real quick is just clean some of the edges. So I'll get a little brush, some alcohol, and just clean these edges from any debris and dust. See, and this is just courtesy, to be honest. Cool. Hold on. Hold on, hang on. This one still has some too. Okay. One remote down, two to go. Just give it a quick wipe. I'll test right afterwards towards the end just to make sure that they all work. So for now, we're just going to get them replaced. precioso amor de Dios siga bendiciéndote, tú, mi vida, mi familia y tu trabajo. Te amo, más. La quiero mucho más. Gracias por estar viéndome aquí en el TikTok. Dice que me está siguiendo usted aquí en el TikTok. ¿Le ha presionado follow? Porque aquí me está diciendo que no me ha seguido, ma. ¿Qué está sucediendo ahí? No me ha seguido. Dice que no le ha presionado el follow. Ah, me mandó una rosa mi mamá. Gracias por la rosa, ma. Gracias, gracias. No, no gaste su dinero en eso. No gaste su dinero en eso, pero muchas gracias por el regalito. Ah, pues sí, ma. Gracias por las rositas. Isaiah, you want to come say hi to Grandma? Come on. Put your glasses on, right? Come say hi to Grandma. Grandma's watching you right here, look. Oh, the camera's not right. It's right there. Say hi, Grandma. I love you, Grandma. Okay. Now go to Ruby. Go to Ruby or go sit down in your stroller. Yeah, Grandma can see you on the camera. Yeah. Now go sit down in your stroller or go to Ruby. Okay. Alrighty. 2 down, 1 to go. Two down, 1 to go, 1 to go, 2 down. Did you find your controller, Isaiah? Yes or no? I posted a video. I haven't posted a video. Has my live ended? Has my live on YouTube ended? Because I have yet to post a video anywhere. How's it going, Timbo? Appreciate you joining our live over here on the TikToks. How's it going, bud? If you're watching me on TikTok, do me a favor. That's for any of y'all. What are you doing? Why aren't you hitting the follow button? Why aren't you supporting your favorite streamer on the TikToks? Just hit the follow button and hit that screen twice. Just tap, tap a couple of times. I'd appreciate it if you did that. Yes, baby boy. Yes, Isaiah? Well, guess what? I love you more. Something's up with this one. This one's not. Maybe that one's broken. Let's see. Yeah, that one was broken. Because that went in there just like a glove. I'm not sure why, but that's not sitting in there correctly. Alrighty. You got 3 of them done, back to back. Analog sticks replacements. I mean, joysticks replacements. All these joysticks here. These are all trash. We'll go ahead and close out the tickets. I have 3 tickets done. Alrighty. Those are all done. Saludos, te manda mi tía Mariel. Aquí estoy en Houston. Oh, ok. Ay, me la saluda también a mi tía Mariel. Le mandamos saludos allá también. All right, now we're going to be working on the PlayStation 5, y'all. Cohen, my Switch has blue screen of death. How do I fix it? Woo. You require a skill set for that, bud. A blue screen of death usually means either your RAM chips and or your either RAM or your APU, which is a mixture of both your GPU and CPU both in one. So the APU itself, it's no longer making contact with the logic board. So either the APU needs to be reballed, reflowed, one of the two, or the RAM. So fortunately, unless you have the skill sets, it's not a repair I would recommend. That's been done by someone inexperienced. Alrighty, next repair, PlayStation 5. Yep, this is it. They have one of those vinyl skins on it. And this one looks like it's both HDMI as well as a cleaning. So we're going to be doing the cleaning along the way. There's a bad hard drive from yesterday. Threw it in the trash. Why did I do that? It goes in my death pile back there with all the hard drives. On the storage, thumb drives. Alrighty, yo. Yes, we are now working on a PlayStation 5. Working on PlayStation 5 now with the liquid metal under the APU. Liquid metal under the APU. Oh, man. Good luck with that, bud. The way I usually tackle that is, of course, make sure you don't power it on. Flush that entirely with some IPA. And then I'd recommend probably using compressed air if you have it. Try to blow it as hard as you can so that liquid metal comes out. And make sure you remove the liquid metal from the top before you do that, though. That's usually the way I handle that. I've had it happen before. where they get melded in and they don't to secure them accordingly. They've already taken it apart, and now you've got the liquid metal just all over the place. Hopefully they didn't attempt to turn it on, because if so, that APU can get fried. This liquid metal is conductive. Yep, definitely. Oh, they did. That is not good. That is not good. Hopefully that APU is still alive, because if they try to turn it on while liquid metal underneath, there's no recovering that, unfortunately. So that APU might as well be dead. Because liquid metal, again, it is conductive. You need to go to the restroom, baby boy? You want me to take you to the restroom? Come on, let's go to the restroom. Be right back, y'all. Leave my headset over here. You haven't used the restroom yet. Let's go to the restroom and the toilet. You gotta poop and the toilet. Alrighty, I'm back, y'all. I am back. I'm over here yelling at my kids because they've got a mess in that room that they're in. And that room should not be messy. Alrighty. No, baby boy. He'll be over there on your stroller. Right now, Poppy is busy. You could be with Ruby. Don't do that because you can fall back and hurt yourself. No. Y'all have less than 4 minutes. And this thing has a dry spot, y'all. That's the reason why this thing is overheating for them, which is why they probably selected a cleaning as well. So not only is it an HDMI, but it's also, which the HDMI has been pushed in by the looks of it, and it has a dry spot. So we're going to finish cleaning it up first before we do the HDMI. Definitely dirty. We got a whole bunch of pet hair. Did the music stop playing? I think it did. I think the music did stop playing. All right, yeah. I think I'm gonna ending the live and then restarting it all over again. I don't know. We're not getting many viewers, y'all. The lives have become a bit stagnant. I don't even know if anyone's actually watching. I think we see zero people currently watching. Zero Pete's watching currently. All right, let me go ahead and end the live and come back.